Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I am coming to you with a Monday video. For the last few weeks I've been doing these Monday videos where I've been sharing with you guys 3 new books that are being released this week, or the week that I do the video. And that's been really great. And then what I've had you guys do is pick me a book to read in that week to come, for my next week's TBR essentially. And that's great, and I love the idea. However, I've run into a snag. For those of you who have watched my channel for any length of time, you guys know that I do not pay full price for books. I like to buy books on sale, at thrift stores, what have you. Now, I'm all for supporting the authors, but talking about the books, reading the books and reviewing the books, that's just as important as buying the books, in my opinion. Because you buy a book, you put it on your shelf, yeah, that's fine. But if you read the book and share the book, that's a completely different ballgame. So the issue that I had is the book that you all picked for me last week, which was fantastic, The Second Chance Summer, which I was really looking forward to. It's like $14 for the Kindle edition, guys, and I cannot justify that. I can't. I physically can't. I cannot justify $15 for an ebook. I mean, the print book wasn't much more expensive, but the issue is that I'm trying to pare down these shelves and not buy as many print books that are not throwback books or not category romance harlequins or category romance in general. So it's, kind of a catch-22 kind of an idea here, right? Like, I could wait for it to come into the library, but that kind of defeated the purpose of having you guys pick a book for me to read in the next week when I'm not going to get to it, blah, blah, blah. So I had an epiphany this weekend. I had a light bulb moment in my brain. And welcome to Pick It For Me Mondays instead. So instead, what I'm going to do here on Mondays is I'm going to sit down and I'm going to share 3 books with you that I already either own or have on hold. And these are all audiobooks. So one is from Chirp, from my library on Chirp of books that I have purchased there. Chirp is a great website. This is not sponsored at all. I just love their service. I've always had a discount coupon below. If you guys ever want to check it out, they have discounted audiobooks. Like $4.99 is like the maximum. I've picked up audiobooks for 99 cents, and these are not like obscure titles. I've gotten some pretty, noticeable or notable titles on that service, and I have a lot of audiobooks over there. So it's part of the reason, part of my goal this year is to kind of read stuff off my own shelves. So this makes a lot more sense. So I'm going to be picking a book from Chirp, a book from Audible, because I have a lot of books that are sitting on my Audible account that I've bought and haven't listened to yet. And then a book from Hoopla, which I've been saving. I go on Hoopla and I look at the audiobooks and I save them to my favorites. And then, I'm just going to randomly pick one every week. So those 3 places, and I'm going to have you guys pick which one sounds the best for me to read in the next week. Fun, right? Plus it shares some books with you guys. At the end of the day, again, I'm here to share all the books. So the first book that we have is Maps for a Getaway by Annie England Noble. And this one looks so good. This is one of the books that I got from Chirp. I think I paid $2.99 for this one on audio. Now, the sales only last for so long on Chirp, just so you're aware. It's not like it's always going to be that price. And not every book on Chirp is on sale, but they do have a big deals page that you can go through and look. So let me tell you about this one. When they posed for a photo at their high school graduation, they vowed they'd be friends forever. But teenage promises are easily broken, and now, 30 years later, they're practically strangers. Cece, stuck in a rut, married to a cheating husband. Jeannie, caring for her ailing father, but never getting any thanks. And Kate, everyone knows people who look perfect on Instagram are not. And Lori, the most successful of them all, now tragically gone. So, to celebrate Lori's life, 3 former friends in a 1962 red Lincoln Continental convertible take the road trip of their lives, encountering male strippers, a boy band that has seen better days, crazy motel rooms, adopting a so ugly it's cute stray dog, and discovering that it's never too late to live the wild life, because sometimes to find yourself, you have to get away. That sounds so amazing. I mean, I love a good women's fiction novel, and that's definitely what this sounded like. When I saw the cover for it, I was immediately drawn in. And again, I think it was $2.99 or something like that on the deals page when I bought it 6 or 8 months ago. But it just sounds like such a great summertime story as well. So yeah, so that is my first pick. Pick number 2. These are all kind of summery, and I did that on purpose because 'tis the season. And the next one is Nantucket Sisters by Nancy Thayer. This is a book that I bought a while ago on Audible for whatever reason. Must have been on sale. Again, queen of a book sale. When Maggie and Piper met as girls on the Nantucket beach, they are instant best friends, even though Piper's mother would much prefer she play with the daughters of senators and statesmen than a seamstress's kid like Maggie. But after many golden summers spent building sandcastles and sharing their dreams for the future, Piper and Maggie grow apart. In her 20s, beautiful and spirited Piper worries she'll never amount to more than the glittering wife of a successful husband, while hardworking red-headed Maggie scrimps and saves her pennies, wondering if she'll ever have the luxury of a passionate romance. It seems that they have little in common until Cameron Chadwick appears on the island. A wealthy Midwestern charmer, Cameron takes moonlit walks on the dunes with Maggie and whisks Piper away to New York City for lavish nights on the town. When both women discover they're pregnant, it looks like the end of their already distant friendship. But as Maggie and Piper struggle to decide what their lives will be, they realize more than ever how much they might need a friend. And I mean, again, the whole friendship theme thing, that one sounds really good too. Nancy Thayer is a great, great author. I really like her books. And last but not least is something a little bit different, a cozy mystery. So all my cozy mystery lovers out there are a lot of people that I know who watch this channel storm, who will probably immediately go, pick this book, because a lot of people really love this. It's the first book in a cozy mystery series. I can't remember the series name, but the book is Buried in a Good Book by Tamara Perry. Best-selling thriller writer Tess Harlow is almost at the end of her rope when she arrives with her teenage daughter at her grandfather's rustic cabin in the woods. She hopes this will be a time for them to heal and bond after Tess's recent divorce, but they've barely made it through the door when an explosion shakes the cabin. Suddenly it's raining fish guts, and is that a human arm? Tess was hardly convincing Gertie that a summer without Wi-Fi and running water would be an adventure. Now she's thrust into a murder investigation. Neighbors are saying they've spotted Bigfoot in the woods near her cabin, and the local sheriff is a spitting image of her character, Detective Gabriel Gonzalez, something he's less than thrilled about. With so much more than her daughter's summer plans at stake, it's up to Tess to solve the case before anyone else gets hurt. So there are my 3 picks, you guys. Let me know. Maps for a Getaway by Annie England Noble, Nantucket Sisters by Nancy Thayer, or Buried in a Good Book by Tamara Perry. What should I add to my TBR for next week? Do let me know. All of them sound super good, and I want to read all of them right now, but unfortunately I can't. So pick one for me. Let me know. Anyway, guys, until my next video, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.